Well, hello everybody. I hope you are doing well. It is Yule today, and I'm just going to be doing a 1 hour live stream. I do have a lot of stuff to do today, so I just wanted to get in one live stream though before getting busy with all of that. But I figured for the time of the year, nothing would be better than to go ahead and draw Krampus for Yule. If you want to know what Krampus is, we will show you that. Let's see here. If you want to know who Krampus is, the legend of the devilish Krampus, though rooted in Germanic folklore, now spans centuries and continents, said to roam the streets in early December in search of naughty children to punish. This foreboding figure wields a handful of birch sticks for whipping disobedient youngsters, carrying the most unruly off onto the underworld on his back. Good children will instead be rewarded by St. Nicholas. Krampus, a night of costumed revelry, is celebrated every December 5th, with participants donning masks and clinging bells in a parade known as Krampenslauf. And that is from xylographia.com. So that is just a very basic history of Krampus. And I figured I would draw Krampus from this old rendition of a Krampus postcard of sorts. I really like the way that's laid out, but I'm going to be drawing mine in chibi style. So now that you know, we will come back here and we will be drawing Krampus. So to make sure that I'm drawing this on time, whoops, maybe if I can spell right, we're going to make sure that it's only on a 5x5 canvas at 150 pixels. That way I have less surface area to cover. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save. So now we have less surface area to cover, and I can just draw this in basicness. So we're going to move this over here. So I have a drawing reference, and then you can just watch me on this. So if you got a good look at Krampus earlier, let's see, we're going to do a nice dark background first. As you know, I like to work with a background first, and then we go into the darker parts of stuff. If you got a good look at Krampus earlier, Krampus is a goat demon with horns, a hoof on one foot, and a regular foot on the other, and human-like hands and horns and all of that jazz. And he carries around sticks or something to whip children with. So if your children are acting terrible this year, you can threaten them with Krampus. LOL. If I make sure my pen works. Why is it we always have this issue every time we start, huh? Let's try that again. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, it'll have to do. We'll just have to go little this year. Okay, so I want to draw a Krampus like this. And we want to give him horns. I think it's okay that we're not drawing with all of the added text, the added pressure points. That's fine. Give him a little bit of that devilish look. Anyway, I wanted to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me, whether it's here in the live stream or later in the replay. I know everyone is busy this time of year, so if you couldn't make it, that's totally cool. I haven't had really much of an audience for these live streams as of yet, but that's totally cool because perhaps it's good just for me to get some practice in first, huh? Let's see here. Do-do-do. And we're just listening to some royalty-free jazz music, and to also help me remember to not go over my time limit. So probably in an hour or less, maybe even just a half hour, I will be leaving for the day, and I will be back perhaps tomorrow around the same time, 11 a.m. Actually, I'm thinking around 3 p.m. because most people will be going to church, I think, on Sundays. So I want to make sure that I am available for the masses. And then maybe I'll draw like St. Nicholas tomorrow. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. And Krampus actually has this long tongue, so make him be like, ah ha ha. Like that, something like that. Big ol' long tongue. And let me know down in the comments below, how's your holiday going? Are you with family? Are you with friends? Are you going to be exchanging presents or just having a nice meal? Or are you finally going to be having some time alone? Like, technically this time of year is meant to be spent with people. But, you know, times are changing. Not everybody wants to do all the traditional stuff, and you don't have to. So, make the most of the day and enjoy yourself. If you don't have family this time of year that you would rather be hanging out with, but you just can't, well, I'll be your family today. So, welcome home, grab yourself a snack and a drinky, and we are just drawing Krampus together. Let's see here. So we're gonna want him to be drawing with sticks. So let's give him body of sorts, and then he will be with, perhaps we'll draw him with a chain, kind of like in there, because he is a demon, and demons like to torture people. Kind of looks like a monkey at the moment, I think. But we're definitely going to be giving him sticks, so. Let's see. I think I've said let's see like 58 times already. My bad. Give you the most unruly sticks possible. And they might look flimsy and you might think, oh, I'll get off easy. Nope, these things don't break. They're meant to fool you. Oh, ha ha ha. You can get a crooked stick in there. Nobody wants a crooked stick. But those ones are the sharpest, you know. And then we might even just go ahead and make this a little bit smaller so I can actually fit everything. Remember, we do like to go over to the selection tool. We like to resize things. There we go. Bring it on down. Hit OK. And then we can keep drawing. And then if we're going to keep drawing that, I think I'm going to bring it down there. And so, again, he's got this kind of goat-looking thing to him. let's see here. I'm not good at drawing hooves, that's for sure. You'd think I would. It's not the first time I've drawn Krampus. I have had Krampus before. Give him a human foot on this side. Because even though the one in the particular postcard that I showed you had 2 hooves, I was seeing him in all the other versions with a hoof and a human foot, so that's the one I want to do because I think it's like an interesting detail. So we've got that, and I think it makes for a pretty good chibi so far. Oh, someone's got a ring-a-ding. Every time, I swear. Just every time. Okay, so. There we go. Like that. It's still scary. Okay. Now, we have to draw him with children who are being super bad. So maybe I should resize him one more time. Boop. Resize. Just like that. I don't know, do I want to draw him on this side or this side? It may not be too much like the thing. So we'll do here. And then we will draw, let's say, what's a bad kid we all know? Like Dennis the Menace, or I guess just like your nephew, your cousin, like just that little crap head. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just make up a boy or girl. Girls can be pretty evil too. Let's just make up a... We'll just make up a... whatever kid. Oh... Oops. Control Z will help take that off. And then... I feel like for Krampus I should be having like thrash metal in the background, but I don't know where to get any royalty-free thrash music, so we'll have to do that next time. Be like... I don't know why I drew the kid with a horn. Goodness. He's gonna be crying because he knows he was bad, or they know they were bad. Maybe we'll just make it a genderless kid and you can just appropriate that however you need to. It's probably not the word I'm looking for, my bad. Oh, yeah. It's not necessarily like a baby, but someone in a onesie anyway. And we know the hype this year in 2020, it seemed like everyone was having onesies. And if it wasn't 2020, it was like 17. So we'll just give him, or give them, excuse me, I don't know. I'm going to give this baby a, well, because I love foxes, so we'll give them a fox onesie. There we go. And they're upset because they know that they were bad. Well, I think it looks pretty good, technically. Okay. I feel like I need an evil laugh to accompany this live stream. My husband's sleeping, so I gotta be quick about this so I can go make his breakfast before he wakes up. We'll see. There we go. Anyway, so now that we have our base, again, normally I work on a green background, but I guess I just wanted to make sure I had the outline first, so then we can do a new background color. We'll do that light green, kind of like that, and then let's see here. Lighten that up a bit, and then we'll go to a lined layer. See, so I'm doing pretty good so far. Only 17 minutes in, and we have our outline, which means I'm going to be able to get this finished, and it makes me really happy. So we're at a 10, and maybe that's too big. Go back to being 9, 8. I think that'll do. And then we'll zoom in. Oops. No, go back. How come I'm not doing this right? 1 second. I just wanted to zoom in. Oh no. Let me try and do something really quick. Let me make sure my thing is working. Yep, pressure sensitivity is okay. Nope. Okay, well, never mind then. And we will do a 6, and I'm going to do a curve. And I'm going to take a drink of coffee. And I like to use the curve tool, as you might have seen on other live streams, simply because I have a shaky hand, or I can't seem to not double draw, you know, doing the like stroke after stroke, when really what you need to do is just do a single line of stuff. And so, yeah, I think actually I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Maybe I will try and do the pen today and just try to get a single stroke in there. Oops. But see, kind of like that, like my hand doesn't like to work. There we go. Something like that. And I think it's mostly because I was already drawing like this, and it's just a shaky picture, but that's okay. Trying to make him look menacing, because that's what demons do. I think he looks cool though. I like my demons. Let's see. What you got? Nah, I want to give him a big old belly. Okay. You've eaten a lot of mashed potatoes. I eat a lot of mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. What's your favorite holiday food? Tell me in the comments below. I'm just hoping that the zoom in option will work when I go to color. Maybe I'll make the tail a little bit smaller. But not that thick. Oh my goodness. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, adding extra bumps when there shouldn't be any. Boom. And then just try a little bit lower. It seems like it's just getting too big. There we go. Okay, then sticks. So tell me y'all's favorite thing about this time of year. Or, what are your goals for 2020? My goal for 2020 is that I'm going to be doing live streams. Maybe here on Twitch, here on YouTube, and possibly on Twitch. Goodness, I cannot talk for the life of me. I'm also thinking maybe Mixer. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews, being like, Mixer's where it's at, Mixer, because Ninja went there, everyone's flocking, and there's potential, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like you're trying to sell a really good idea, but I don't know. The only thing I know about live streaming is literally from the last 3 live streams, and you can tell from those mishaps that I'm still learning a whole lot, so... But I'm told that starting on Mixer might be a good start. And I've got some suggestions from friends being like, come on Twitch. And I'm like, okay. So, maybe. We'll see. If you have a suggestion or a preference one way or another, if you're on Twitch and you want some followers and you need some support, I'd be more than happy to come and support y'all. Because I want to get in on this live stream action stuff. Okay. Who knows? We'll see. Are you going to let me? Yay, it will let me zoom in. Hip hip hoorah. Okay. Trying to think, like, goats tend to have this like thing going on, so maybe I'll do that instead. So yeah, let me try that. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of a story too. So me and my dad tend to do trivia together on Tuesday nights. And this last week on Tuesday was the Christmas edition of trivia. So it was like the topics were Christmas traditions you should know, some, Christmas music, Christmas movies that you didn't know were about Christmas kind of thing. And, I thought, yeah, we would get these. And if I'm asked any Yule questions, I will know the answer. Or if I'm asked anything about Krampus, I would know. Of course not. They didn't do that. They only wanted to do kind of their own thing of asking, Christian songs or whatever, which is fine. We had 2 people at the table who knew Christian stuff, so that was cool. But one of the questions was about toys for the time of year, in 1996 what was the doll, or what was the toy name for these dolls that went by these various names, Yasmin or whatever, and I don't know, but there was a couple of those different ones, and one of them I flipped out because it was they were talking about Polly Pocket. Basically, it's this doll doesn't stand no more than 2 inches high, or an inch high, I think, and you can carry it around. I was oh my god, Polly Pocket. And they were we never would have guessed that. And I'm that is the hype of 1996. I don't even know. But the one that really got me the entire night was that usually there is a category for songs, and the last one was this kind of parody song, or comedy songs that come out this time of year. And one of my favorites is Walking Around in Women's Underwear by Bob Rivers. But I couldn't remember Bob Rivers' name. I hadn't heard his name in years, at all. It was an old girlfriend of mine that got me addicted to listening to that song, and I know the entire lyrics. I could sing it front and back. That's no problem, but I couldn't remember the name. And it's yeah, who's the artist of that? And I was no, I'm gonna fail this. I couldn't possibly, no. And sure enough, only one team out of the 12 that were there that night got it right, and I was damn, that was a 500-point question that I could have helped split. If we had both gotten it, I would have gotten 250 and they would have gotten 250, and yeah, no, I failed my team. So that was a horrific trivia story. I let my team down that night. My dad probably won't let me live that down for many years. He's definitely that kind of dad who's yeah, no, I'm not letting you live down anything embarrassing. It is my job to embarrass you for the rest of your life. And I'm until the rest of yours, maybe. Love you, Dad. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. Okay, so there's that. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I'm forgetting the nose. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel, and Joker did ballet. Hey! Anyway, gotta love those parody songs. Okay, so I like that. That's pretty good. I like it a lot. What do y'all think? Thumbs up if you like this Krampus. Okay, so now we're going to take away the one we can't see. We're going to go ahead and add color layers. So first color, I guess we will do... Maybe I should actually draw the other half of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I gotta look at the other colors. Let's see. So he's mostly goat-like, with a giant red tongue and black hooves, black fur, and sticks are brown. And then, of course, those foxes are orange and brown. So we will do just that, won't we? Oh, there we go. Okay. I like it. Okay. Take a drink of coffee real quick. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna marker it. And we're gonna start maybe with the brown, the fur. So his is like super dark brown-ish. Hopefully y'all can see it. I don't know why in all of the streams so far I only seem to pick dark colors. Like that's really all I can see clearly on my screen, and then I go to look at the replay in OBS and it's just like, that's not what I wanted to show. But okay, alright. You know what, we're learning. By next stream tomorrow I will have learned a thing or two, maybe. But now that I'm thinking of it, no, I should be able to because I'll have more time tomorrow. Never mind, I'll be quiet. But I will remind you guys that I'm not going to be here for, you know, 25th or whatever. I actually have some other art I have to finish, and I will be finishing it around that time. But I will be back after that, probably on the 26th or 27th. I'm not sure yet. I will try to come in, but I will have at least one more live stream before then, so don't you worry about a thing. So if you can join me, that'd be great, and if you're joining me on the replay only, that's fine too. Thanks for coming by and showing your support anyway. I really appreciate that. Makes me think maybe I should draw some crying around here. Just like eh. It's like, well, you've been bad, so. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And because we're working on such a small scale today, I don't really need to do the select tool so much. Okay, so then I'm going to need a darker, maybe not that dark. There we go. Yay. And then these parts will be white. And my cat Molly jumped up behind me, so I'm surprised she hasn't meowed. Maybe she knows I'm live and doesn't want to show that she can meow. A little stinker, I love you. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, and then Krampus again, dark. I don't want to go too bloody dark, but dark enough because he's a dark figure. So maybe I should just go like dark gray. That's still ominous looking. Maybe like that. No, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. What is my problem tonight? Okay, there we go. I'll do that. That one looks dark enough without being black. Looks like it'd be pretty good for his face too. And then we'll make it slightly lighter for his hands. No, actually his hands are the same color as his face because they're supposed to be like the fleshy tone. Maybe I'll go just a touch lighter. Maybe even lighter than that. I think we're getting warmer. We're getting there. Hold on. big old red tongue in there. I think to help save time today, I'm trying to color in everything first and then go in and clean everything up just to save time. So we're learning, people. We're learning. Level up. Oh, that reminds me. Another reason why I'm considering Mixer is because you get experience points, or like interactive points, I think, for kind of just being there and doing certain stuff. So I kind of like that. It kind of reminds me like, hey, you are gaining experience as you're doing things. I wonder if in the distant or near future, depending on how technology is working, if it's going to be like you're going to have experience points based on your life depending on the things that you do. Like, just a hypothetical, of course. Like, there are going to be people who don't like this idea, but say you have an ID card attached to you and everything that you do, from everything you buy, from coffee to the food to clothes that you buy or all that, and you have your aspirations, you have your meters, kind of like in The Sims, you know, but at the same time there are different point systems attributed to you, so you could be like, you know, a level 100 artist, and it would show in your stats, basically. And if, you know, you're you know, a level 100 criminal, if you've done that kind of thing, or you're a 300 level something or other, I don't know. But you know how it is. If you're a game player, you know how your stats work, and you know doing certain things will give you more experience in those areas. So I wonder if maybe we'll ever do that in real life. I don't know. It felt like that's kind of like what Mixer was doing. Like, hey, you're watching the stream, you're getting points for that. You're not really doing anything, but it does count towards your experience. And your experience is both like how you perceive things and what you're literally experiencing. And so, I don't know, maybe I should go into a more detailed description. Like, say right now I'm drawing, and I draw for, say, on average 3 hours a day, and it's recorded via live stream like this. And each live stream, or each hour worth of drawing is worth, like, I don't know, we'll just go a minimum of like 200 points, you know, per hour, like, of experience that you get for drawing. And to get to the next level, you need 10,000 hours of experience. And at that time, it will also be bumped up, like, oh, you are specifically proficient in something, like me and chibis, or whatever. Sorry, I gotta look at the... Okay. Yeah, he's got brown eyes and... Okay. Alright, just making sure. Let's see here. But, yeah, you could have those kind of... Oops. No, not mark. We're not around eraser. Goodness. Okay. I'm losing track of what I'm saying. Oh, okay. So, you would have, like, that proficiency in chibi drawing, or proficiency in hyperrealism, or proficiency in abstract art, or something. And, you know, this would take hundreds of people to kind of like data entry, except you're putting in points of things to earn points towards. And the way that you earn those points is through doing things, and maybe the card or whatever you have assigned to you is assigned to you because, or is counting your points because you are within range. We have Wi-Fi, it wouldn't be that hard of a problem, but is within range to count what you're doing in the thing. And there's no way to jam it, there's no way to modify it, you know, whatever algorithm I'm supposing that they would use for such a thing, that it wouldn't be corrupted by someone trying to alter their experience. Like, you just straight up have to do the thing. But then again, there could also be that proficiency for hacking. You know, you can try to hack, but I don't know if there would be a limit to how much you can hack. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe there could be stuff to that, but wouldn't that be a really cool idea? I'm going to copyright that idea right here and now on this live stream, that is copyright Ashley Signs. So if anyone decides that they want to steal that for a movie, you must pay me. Oh well, I am broke. I need all of the money I can get. I'm a starving artist. I'm not starving, thankfully, but I am an artist and I would like to be paid for my ideas. Thank you. So, okay, so I'm just now blending these in to get those little areas because I'm hyper focusing on them and I need to stop doing that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm trying to think, maybe I should go a little bit brighter. Something like that. Get that forehead going. This guy does not have a forehead, does he? Okay. And I'm over here starting to overheat. I'm gonna have to take my robe off soon. I have like this really cool purple royalty robe, kind of like that Bugs Bunny meme, where he's sitting there, and it's just like when you're trying to flex on your friends about something or other, and he's just wearing a purple robe. I have the exact same robe. For some reason, Walmart was selling them. I'm like, oh, I have to have it because it's purple, and purple's my favorite color right now. Oh my goodness, yes. I have so many purple things. Actually, I kind of like this better for his hands. Okay, I'm gonna apply. Okay, yay. Achievement. Uh-oh. 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 No. Yes, I am still watching, but I don't want to listen to Jingle Bells. No. We're just gonna have to redo this. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Boom shakalaka. Okay. Now, we'll watercolor this. Looks like we've only got 15 minutes left, y'all, so let's just get this really quickly done. I need to do some highlights around the face. I guess I was talking too much, I'm sorry. I still gotta get the sticks. No! Let's get some menacing looking. Normally I do this with like a darker, with layers and stuff, but I am not doing that today. Gosh, I am really bad at this. Let's try it this way. This works. This is kind of working, right? We're at a 33%. Let's try 56. It's not too dark, but just dark enough to get it done. I don't know, y'all. It's looking pretty awesome, in my opinion. It's looking pretty evil, chibi. And we'll start with sticks. So the sticks need to be like a darker brown, and we'll go to marker for that. Just going bigger so we can get those. Some of these sticks were sharpened for the mayhem, weren't they? LOL. Okay, there's that. We're almost done. Okay, let's try and get this to look a little bit darker and do some shading for that. So something like this. Get their little bum. Get those little footses. And again, we will blend. Oops. And let's try and do that one out of 15%. Ugh, I'm sweaty. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're good. Whew. We got 15 minutes, and no, we've got 13 minutes, so we need to round this up. That's not gonna work out. I'm gonna have to color over that. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So I have to remember that not all lines have to be done or whatever. A little bit of white, make sure this looks nice and clean. Reuse that to clean up those edges, because again, I did not make these into layers. If these were just made into layers, I could have easily erased them and gone on, but every stream there's going to be something I forget. I just know it. That's probably going to be my panache, is to forget stuff. So let's go to cute little over here. Like, I can't remember what the heck the inside of a mouth looks like. I don't remember. Oh well. And then we gotta get Krampus's tongue. Blech. I don't know if you're an artist or not, but if you are, do you ever make faces while you're drawing your art? I feel like that's me to a T. I always make weird faces when I'm drawing, just so I can get that expression going on. Especially if I don't have like a reference or anything. I just find that really funny. Now, because I put this on a different layer, I'm probably able to erase a little bit better, like around the hands and stuff. Like here, I'm not gonna erase the hands because it's on a new layer. Oh, you gotta just remember to do stuff from time to time. I wonder if I should just like name this like chibi series, like co-name it the Tangent series. Oh well, because I feel like I've gone on 38 tangents so far, and the only thing consistent about this whole live stream is this picture. And even then, like the execution of the live stream is not. It's like it's its own tangent. Like, oh shoot. Okay. So there's that. That looks pretty okay, but we're probably gonna need to refill in stuff because I'm terrible. Ashley, you said you could color in the lines. You are lying. I'm not lying. I'm just terrible at doing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I bamboozle myself. I can't help it. Sorry. Okay, those are from the other line, but I can get that really quick. And so, okay, so I think it's at a level that I like, that I'm now gonna just go ahead and merge those two color lines, and I'm gonna start erasing things. So it's like the orange around the bad child. And even then, it doesn't probably really need all of that. Let's see. I feel like I need to give this like a little highlight, though. I'm forgetting the highlight. But it's nice to know that I can do chibis in under an hour and still make it look halfway decent. I think it's just my perfectionism comes in, and I don't want to give out bad product. Like, no, I learned how to do this. I just put years into it. I want to give you something good, damn it. Ooh, and I'm thinking, what if I do a live stream one of these days where I'm working with my polymer clay? I could make chibi polymer clay figures and have those up for sale. That'd be cool. Y'all can go on my Fiverr and I can make y'all some of that stuff. So if you want to visit me on any of these social sites, by the way, those are all linked in the description below. And so go follow me. I'd love to keep up with y'all and to see how you're doing and present to you various art. I don't want fully white, but I do want gray in here, so what? Okay, and then I'm going to do one more highlight, maybe just really quickly a highlight. So we're going to go into, we're going to color drop this part and then make it a little bit lighter, and then come in and just give them a little bit of, oops, let's try something like that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna undo, and then redo that. Yes. I feel really good about these. It's cute. Krampus. Krampus. It's even brighter. Okay, cool. Yay! Now you can kind of see what he looks like. And I forgot that I really need to do this one as well. So let me go a little bit brighter. And then I will give him some darker bits as well. So we'll say this, and darker that way. We'll go down to a 7. Maybe even darker? No? Maybe? Maybe it's just because I can't see. There we go. Gotta remember that density thing, it doesn't always work. Boom. Boom. Okay, I like it. We're gonna do some quick blending. We've got 4 minutes left. We're going to make sure this is good. Oh, oops, what am I doing? Okay, color drop this, go up a little bit brighter, do the same thing here. Just because I think the face needs to be a little bit brighter. And we still actually have to do the face part too. Drat. Can we get it done? We don't know. We'll see. I might go just a few minutes past an hour, but I really don't want to. I want to try and keep it within the hour. Like I said, I just want to... I smell something cooking. I wonder if that's the next door neighbors, because I know what I mean. Okay, so let's go to this and go a little bit darker, like here. Don't know if that actually looks good or not, but we will work with it because we are on a time crunch. I get stuff to do. We've got presents to wrap and cards to send out. Got breakfast to be had, and then my mom's coming over to hang out for a little while, so that's going to be kind of nice. It'll be definitely very nice. We've been planning it for a little bit to hang out and catch up a bit, so super excited. And I just went over and let's try it again. Or not, whatever. Let's go back. And then we will do that. Oh wait, no, back. Okay. Boom. Honestly, I think that's gonna have to look good enough. So, come out, and this is what I believe should be the final product. Maybe for the sake of backgrounds, we'll just go big and go home and go whoosh, so that way they have something to stand on. Maybe do a little bit of snow. What do you think? I don't know what kind of snow that is, but we're gonna... It's the newly fallen snow, how about that? You can still see some grass. Kidding, let's do it like this. Yeah. And then we will do actual snow. How about that? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Woohoo. Can I have some of those big flakes, right? Oh well. Okay, so I think that will be it for today. That is your Krampus chibi from Ugly Chibi. It is an Ugly Chibi style chibi. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you, whether you are here for the live stream or you're here for the replay. Thank you so much for coming by. My name is Ashley Shelena Science, and this is drawing chibis, Ugly Chibi style. And today's subject was Krampus. And Krampus is that traditional Germanic folklore figure, goat demon that goes around and terrorizes the bad children and, you know, blah blah blah, this and that. And another thing, it's great holiday tradition, of course, and we had some lovely royalty-free music in the background, all that jazz. So I hope you all have a very safe holiday. I will be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time US. I don't know who will be drawing. Maybe Ask a Mortician. That's what I'm thinking is next on my list, because she's awesome and I've been binge watching her as much as I've been binge watching my other people. If you would be so kind, because I know that you are, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button on this video, it really helps the algorithm out. Check out some of my other videos. I have done 3 live streams already, so those are, you know, available for your viewing pleasure. And I will see you all in the next live stream. Have a great day. Bye!